Alright, hey guys, it's Blijex here. As you can see, I'm actually on the road on my way to work, but I've been meaning to make an introductory video, so figured I'll use my time as I'm driving. So, a little bit about myself. Yeah, I go by Blijex. It is pronounced with a long I. It's not Blijex. But I've been called that, and I do respond to that. The name came from when I was a kid. I created the name when I started playing Oblivion, and I wanted to create a name where it started with a B, and I also wanted an X to be in there. So somehow I came to Blijex, and I've just stuck with that over the years, and it's kind of become a personality of mine now. I've heard many nicknames with it, so Bly for short, or Blige, and the latest one that I heard was Jex. That was kind of an interesting one, and I kind of like it too. I've also been called B. And yeah, some other nicknames that people have said, if you guys are familiar with the chapstick brand Basickz, people have asked me if I was like some off-brand of Basickz, and I've heard that for years too. No, it's just a name that I created when I was a kid. So yeah, my name is Blijex. A little bit about myself. I've been playing World of Warcraft for many years now. I play Feral Druid mostly. I have played Ret Paladin and a little bit of Demon Hunter and a little bit of Warrior. I started playing mainly back in Burning Crusade, and that's kind of when I really got into it. I think it was probably a month or so after Burning Crusade launched, because at the time when it came out, I knew the level cap was at level 60, and then I saw a level 70 and was kind of confused, and he told me, yeah, level cap is level 70. I was like, oh, and that's when I realized, hey, there's an expansion. But yeah, I've been playing since Burning Crusade. I played a lot during Wrath of the Lich King. That was probably my golden era, I would say, and I think there's a lot of people that would agree to that. I did a lot of raiding, pretty much all of the content for raiding in Wrath of the Lich King, and had a really good guild going, and I ended up being the main tank for a while in that guild. And yeah, I was running as Feral Druid still, so, you know, bear tanking. And at one point I went on vacation, and when I came back, there was some drama that happened, and my guild kind of split up. Some people went over to another server. There were some people that stayed behind, and that actually some of them became really good friends. So one of them, I'll do a shout out again later, but Idodmg, he's a good friend of mine. He's now a streamer and YouTuber, so shout out to him. And yeah, so I mean, we just hung out, played some games together. As far as arena, nothing too exciting here, but during Wrath of the Lich King, I did get up to 1800 with Idodmg. That was pretty fun. That was kind of our peak though. And then throughout the years, I think I've gotten up to 1900, so never officially broke 2K, and even if I did, it wasn't for very long, so I feel like I can't really count it. And I've been playing World of Warcraft off and on for many years now, so I think I've played a little bit in every single expansion, kind of except MOP. I did come in at the end of MOP during the Warlords of Draenor pre-patch, I believe, and was playing there. but as far as the actual content for MoP, I didn't really play. And then everything else I did play a little bit of. Warlords of Draenor, Legion, Battle for Azeroth, Shadowlands, and Dragonflight. I have not touched the War Within, so that's kind of the extent of my World of Warcraft career, really. Still really fun, though, and I would still probably main a Feral Druid just because I've been doing it for so many years now, and it just feels like me whenever I'm playing, like it's kind of part of me. And then other games that I've played is League of Legends. I've been playing League of Legends off and on as well for many years. I think I started back in Season 2, so that's pretty fun. Primarily played jungle, but I have played mid and a little bit of top and a little bit of ADC and support, but mostly jungle. And like I said, I've been playing off and on for many years since Season 2, and we're now just started Season 15. The last time I really tried grinding the ranks and stuff was Season 11 and 12. Same with this one, League of Legends. Not very exciting as far as where I've ranked, but got up to Gold 1 in Season 12, Season 11 and 12. Really tried pushing to get into Platinum, but could never actually do it. But I did put in a lot of hours, and you know, I get to that point where I feel like I am blaming my team. I do know there's some times where I am at fault, but yeah, I just couldn't make the push. But that's okay. League of Legends is still a really fun game. And at the time of making this video, Plunderstorm has just now ended, so that kind of makes me sad. No more Plunderstorm content until they come back out with whatever next season of Plunderstorm. And so right now I'm probably going to be dabbling around in some other games to play. In fact, this Friday I'm going to be playing some League of Legends with some friends. Not sure if that's going to be like my primary game that I'm going to be playing or not, but it's definitely an option. Some other options would be like Marvel Rivals, and there was a new game that actually just launched. Actually, it's in early access, so it's not actually launched, but Legacy, Steel and Sorcery. That game looks pretty fun. It's a RPG extraction type game. So if you think of RPG style, I was actually just reading a review on it, but RPG style like World of Warcraft, and extraction like Tarkov. I've never played Tarkov before, but that's the genre of this Legacy game. So that's pretty cool. Thought about streaming that game. Other game possibilities are really just anything, really. Like I don't have any hard set plans right now, but I've thought of doing playthroughs. I think it'd be really fun to play a jump scare type game, a horror game, or anything along those lines, just because they aren't my favorite and it might be entertaining to watch. But yeah, I mean, I could also do some game reviews even, so I've thought of that. And then as far as other channel plans, shoot, I'm doing one of them right now, is vlogging is one thing. I've always thought of doing that as a YouTube channel, so that's a possibility. I might do more of these. And I've always wanted to get into the game industry. I have my own little side project that I've been working on in Unreal Engine 5, and I currently have just the first level, I guess, so to say, of a map that I've made, and so I might make a video of that here shortly. But yeah, I have ideas of making games, and I might share that here on YouTube. So yeah, that's kind of like where I'm at as far as plans. Otherwise, some streamers and stuff that have really motivated me. Like I said earlier, shout out to Idodmg, good friend of mine. He is the best ARPG player that I know, and game reviewer. So if you guys ever want to go hit him up, I'll provide a link in the description down below. He's a really great guy, good old ginger. And other streamers that have motivated me would be Bajheera. So I'll provide a link for him too. I don't know him personally, but I mean, I've been using my Prime sub towards him for just over 3 years now, I think. So he's a great guy. His brand is, you know, games and gains. So I kind of like being a part of that. I like to work out in my spare time. And then, of course, just gaming. So I can hugely relate to Bajheera there. And over the years, there's just been many other streamers that I've enjoyed watching, as far as World of Warcraft streamers, League of Legends streamers, variety streamers. Some of the top ones there: Sodapoppin for World of Warcraft, Tyler1 for League of Legends. I know those are like the big shots. Some smaller ones, at least for League of Legends, would be Basickz. If anybody knows Basickz, he's very entertaining. So yeah, I'll provide a link down below for everybody that I'm mentioning, and then still just very, very many more streamers that I've enjoyed watching. And then as far as vlogging goes, one of the huge YouTubers that I really enjoyed, probably when I was about 18, was SHAYTARDS. And I just kind of looked them up again a week or two ago and realized that out of all of the YouTube channels that I subscribe to, I think he's the biggest one. And I never realized just how big he was. So props to that guy. He's been doing it for years now, just vlogging along and sharing his life. So I think that's really cool. But he was an inspiration to me when I was 18. I was like, hey, what if I started vlogging? But yeah. Also forgot to mention that I am a huge sucker for dad jokes. I'll probably start making some content in relation to dad jokes because I love them. I feel like it could be kind of part of my personality. Around work, I will have some, you know, dad joke puns, and people just roll their eyes, but I enjoy them. And whenever I hear anybody else say a dad joke, I laugh. I love them. So if you are ever in the stream or even in the YouTube comments, yeah, drop a dad joke. As long as I understand it, usually I have a blast with them. So something else that I did want to mention, and then as far as my game dev and stuff, another shout out to Piratesoftware. This whole last year he's been blowing up like crazy, so you might know him, you may have seen his shorts, but he has also been a huge inspiration as far as actually start streaming and making content. He has a lot of motivational videos, and he himself is a game dev as well. He has a game out called Heartbound, and he's made some other things. He's also the director of strategy for Off-Brand Games. That's pretty cool. And yeah, he's definitely been another huge inspiration. And then as far as Bajheera, I remember having a chat with him in his Twitch chat while he was live, and I even asked, like, I've always wanted to stream, but should I? And he said, hey, if you're already playing games, do it. So yeah, that's also another reason why I wanted to jump on into this and start streaming. So that's kind of like the plans as far as what I want to do for this channel. But yeah, if you made it this far into the channel, thanks for sticking around. And if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that like button and throw a subscribe too. Hopefully I can make some good content for you guys and keep on going, because I am enjoying doing this so far. Only been doing it for a few weeks. Still getting used to it. New streamer stuff. New videos. Getting used to editing, so I'm enjoying it. Anyways, I think that's it for now, guys. Good chatting. Talk to you later. Cheers.